a bag up in Louis, then go cop a crib on the north side. 1500, that's the gain.
Yo nation, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving into something that I think it deserves a lot of attention. How Kuro Games is setting a new standard in the gacha world with Wuthering Waves. If you're like me and have played a ton of gacha games, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say they're doing things right. So I wanted to jump into it, but before doing that, if you're not subscribed, we're trying to reach that 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year, or maybe even 10. So don't hesitate to click that big red button, and also a like on this video would help with the YouTube algorithm. And without out of the way, let's jump into the juicy stuff. So first, let's talk about animations. One thing that immediately stands out with Wuthering Waves is the attention to detail in the animations. Every character, every move, it feels like they've been handcrafted to perfection. You can see it in the way characters fight, the fluidity of the combos, and even in the cutscenes. It's clear Kuro Games isn't cutting corners here. When you compare it to other gacha games, this level of polish is rare, and it really shows their commitment to quality. Now, there are some stuff that are not perfect, similar to the voice actors and stuff, but they are in the works basically because they're getting better and better. So next, let's talk about the events. Now, if you've been playing a lot of other gacha games, you know how stressful it can be. Events that require you to grind endlessly or rush through content just to barely get the rewards, right? Wuthering Waves does things differently. The events are well paced, you get enough time to complete them without feeling overwhelmed. Kuro Games clearly wants you to enjoy the content, not stress over it. They want you to finish the events, not rush and miss out. That's a huge plus in my book. And that leads me to one of the biggest points here. Wuthering Waves doesn't feel predatory. A lot of gacha games will throw you into events or make the game harder, hoping you'll get desperate and spend money to keep up. But Wuthering Waves isn't like that. They give you time, and more importantly, they give you options. You're not forced into a pay-to-win scenario, and that builds a lot of trust with the players when you feel like the devs actually want you to enjoy their game without breaking the bank. And that's when you know they're doing something right. Another thing I've noticed, and this is big, the devs are listening. I've played too many games where it feels like the devs don't care about what the community is saying. Kuro Games is different. They're actively taking feedbacks and making adjustments. You can tell they want Wuthering Waves to be a long-term success, and part-time of that is making sure the players feel heard. Whether it's balancing characters or tweaking event mechanics, they are on it. Now, I've played my fair share of gacha games. I've been in a situation where the game was constantly trying to get me to spend money, the events were too hard, the grind was unbearable, and it was obvious they wanted me to cave in and buy something. But Wuthering Waves feels like a breath of fresh air. They're not trying to push you to gamble at every corner, and that's something we don't see enough in this genre. So overall, Kuro Games is really setting a new standard with Wuthering Waves. From the top-notch animation to the way they handle events, they're showing the gacha world that there is better way to do things. And as a player, it's refreshing to see a company that respects our time, doesn't prey on our wallets, and actually listens to what we have to say. If more games followed this model, the gacha world would be a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion. Alright, thank you so much for watching and the support. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We're trying to reach that 10k subscribers, and also 5k subscribers is the next stepping stone, can I say that? And yeah, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Just hit the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content on Wuthering Waves and everything in between, basically. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.